Enlightened, what's going on, buddy? Hey, you showed up early today. I love it. All right, we are going to... You ready to learn something today? I'm ready to hate myself today. No, joking. I finally think we got this camera after working on it for so long. Yeah, I want to do that. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bind H to nerve cam path edit. No. Nerve cam path. Dry mouth. Angles current. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so, oh, that's not it, actually. Oops. Nope, still not it. Is that it? I think that got it. I flinched there for a second. Hey, I asked you about getting voice comms in a GeoTV match. I tried the voice enable command and nothing happened. I looked online and most said GeoTV doesn't record comms. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they might not. I honestly have never... What's up, Ghost? Thanks for being here. Good to see you. I honestly have never worked with voice comms before. So I don't know. I know that they do show up in Face It demos. But as far as GoTV demos, not entirely too sure. So I hope you're doing old Astralis clips. Is that just preference or something you've been working on for a while? Yeah, so this is a very this is a very specific... Hey, X-Men, what's going on? Thank you so much for being here. How are you? Yeah, and this is a very specific time frame that I'm doing this movie. It's focused on the that golden 5 era, you know, that legendary era of KRB, no, not KRB, sorry. Dupree, Device, Magis, Zipnix, and Glaive. It's those 5. So that was 2018 to 2021. So just those 4 years, I'm getting frags from. Yeah, no other Astralis players or frags. I actually went as far as omitting frags from demos that didn't have that 5 playing. So there was a time when they had a stand-in. I think it was Magisk that was sitting out because of health issues, and they played during like a 6-month stretch in 2020. I even omitted those demos. Yeah, the motion blur is so good. Thank you for tutorials, bro. Oh, you're welcome, X-Men. I'm really glad they helped. Is it hard to keep track and find the right clip so you don't miss anything important? So that's a great question, Atticus. I have like 4 Google spreadsheets that I use to keep track of everything. There's a column for the player, a column for a description of the frag, a column for the link to the frag, and then a column for yes if I am using it, and then yes if I've capped it. So I've got a pretty robust organization system going on. So yeah, it's really important to have that for something like this to work. Okay, so I think we're ready to cap. So we can cap this first part. Merv cam path. We want to unbind H. Ghost, you should be quick before CS2 is officially released and CSGO gets deleted. Aren't you worried about that? Yeah, so I did a video about this, Ghost, where it's on my shorts. It's a shorts where I feel pretty comfortable about the ability to access CSGO after CS2 comes out, with the fact based on the fact that I found CSGO commands in CS2's CVAR command list. So I feel pretty good that we'll be able to access CSGO. I finally caught the live stream. You're doing an amazing job, and without you, I'll be worse in CSGO edits than now. Thank you. Domzik, that is so nice. That's so kind of you to say, and I'm really happy that my tutorials and my videos help you. CSGO won't go away. It will be like source server still up, etc. No. No, I don't think Valve's going to officially support CSGO. But that being said, I still think you'll be able to access it. Yeah. No, I think Valve's official support for CSGO will go away. Okay, so now that we have that, we can let's go back to 1200. We can enable this, right? And then what we can do is we can, let's actually see, okay, we can now make these way shorter, right? Well, first let's save it, yeah? Remove cam pass, save, epic tracking cam. And then we want to make this entire thing way shorter because it's way too long, right? So 1 minute and 35, so that's a minute long cam path. We do not want that. Let's make it, what do I want? Because I want, it's going to go up. It's going to fire. Let's make it like 30 seconds duration. Let's make it like 15 seconds. And what's going on here? There we go. So maybe start it there. Nerve, cam path, edit start. Okay, cool. Actually, the plan, that was perfectly timed. Okay, so start's good, I feel like, but let's change it to 5 seconds. Okay, so C print demo, go to tick. We'll probably have to change this now. 7:30. It's gonna go really fast. Actually, let's also cam path edit fob. Let's say, I don't know, kind of like 50. What does 50 look like? Yeah, we're gonna have to cam path edit base picker mat 1. Cam path. Oops. This clip is so iconic. I looked at the map and instantly knew. Hell yeah, Nerve. That's what I want you to, like, that's exactly what I want to pop in your mind. As soon as you see this scene pop up, you know that, you know what's going to happen. And then I want to build the anticipation of flying through the map. You said Vegas and Adobe Premiere are like 2 main programs you would recommend. Well, Vegas and Premiere are basically this. They function as the same. They're both they're both editors. So I think, yeah, that would just be a redundancy. So I would pick one. Do you want to use Vegas or do you want to use Premiere? And then I think what you meant to say was Adobe After Effects, which is a compositing program. But if I'm not mistaken, Enlighten, you're still relatively new. So I would avoid After Effects for now. Just focus on learning Premiere or Vegas. But yeah, you don't need both of those. The map was honestly over after this round, dude. I know, Nerve. The momentum, like, it just sucked all the air out of NRG. I mean, how do you recover mentally from something like that? I mean, you really can't, right? Is it filters or filter? Is it action filters? Action filter. Oh man. Okay. So this needs to be a little later, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to maybe start it there. Oh, it's close. I want it to fly under. So we're close. Just a little too early. What am I doing here? Demo go to tick. So maybe we want to start it at 750. 750. So I'm like right there. And let's try it now. Oh, a little too early. Okay, so 75 then. Oh, close. Okay, so a little earlier. Whoo! Yeah, and then that's gonna be under there. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to edit 18. Okay, gotta select number 18, camp path, edit 590. Is it really necessary to record at 1200 FPS like you were saying? Is it noticeable when viewing? I was thinking more like 400 at most for my setup. Yeah, and so I do a little like thesis video on this, on the concepts behind recording at higher FPS, and it's to get really good motion blur with free sampling. There's like an ideal threshold to get perfect motion blur, and it's 18. So it's 60 times your output FPS. So if you're making a movie at 30 FPS, you should be recording at 1800 FPS, because I feel like 60 blended frames is like the perfect ideal amount. Anything less, you start to see ghosting, but it's going to be hard to see that. There's a range. So it's like 40 to 60 is like an acceptable range where you don't really see ghosting during like high movement scenes, like where the player's like moving back and forth really quickly. But like when you start to get like the 30 to 20 to 10 blended frames, that's when you start to see like the really bad ghosting, and it like hurts the eyes a little bit, in my opinion. So you should be recording at higher FPS. So yes, so 1200 FPS, that would be what, 40 blended frames if you're recording at, or if you're outputting at 30 FPS. So that's like the lower end of the acceptable range. Anything less than that, I feel like it starts to look really bad. Now, that being said, if you're using other programs like Real Smart Motion Blur, like CC Force Motion Blur, like Half-Life Advanced Effects Sampler, you're going to, well, not Half-Life Advanced Effects Sampler. You don't have to record at such high FPS because you're creating motion blur via other means. Okay, so is that FPS something you set in CSGO or Adobe? No, mate. That's something you do in CSGO. And I teach all that. I highly suggest you watch my how to make a professional movie making config tutorials. There's part 1 and part 2. I teach you every single command that you need to make a good CSGO movie. The way the T model drops changes every time you go to a certain tick. Yep, I know, Ghost. But the relative velocity of it dropping will be pretty consistent. So that camera will dip under that T model every single time for the most part. And if it doesn't, then I'll just re-record it. But yep, I know the ragdolls are randomized. Okay, where was I? I was selecting. Oh yeah, so selected none. Let's actually save it. Okay, so. Oh wait, no, it already happened. That movement there. Oof. I love that. It goes through that little crack there, and then that's going to be... That movement there, I don't know. We'll have to see it, how it looks in slow motion. Okay. So... Is there... I wonder if there's... Hold on. We're going to try something here. I wonder if I can... Oops. Non-bindy. Okay. I wonder if there's something I can maybe see here. Oh yeah, there's that guy. Okay. So I could do... So we're going to have to cut this up a lot. Okay, hold on. So basically what I'm trying to do is every single moment of this camera, I'm trying to like frame something. So it goes under there, and then that's when... Well, you kind of do see him, so... All right. And then maybe that could be... What the hell was that? I think right there is when I can actually... I think I'll cut there, come to think of it. Actually, let me... When does this guy die? Does he shoot anything? I don't think he does shoot anything. Okay. So yeah, I'll cut here, and I'll show this guy walking this way, and then I might be able to catch this scene right here. I think I will, without even cutting. Okay, so that'll be a cut. This will be a cut. This will obviously be a cut. It goes, it flies, it sees him, falls all the way back. Okay, so 1, 2, it'll be 3 cuts. Cool. Okay. Fuck yeah. Let's do this. I'm just worried about this little movement here where the camera like flies down like that. But we'll see. All right. Is there any way around that? Are you talking about models being randomized in CSGO after they die? No. The thing that I've noticed though, Ghost, is if you go back to the same, like, so it's weird. Like, I've noticed that it'll randomize if like I jump to different ticks, or if I go back, like if I go back to a certain tick and I play it, it'll like be, the ragdoll will be a certain way. If I go to the beginning of the round, the ragdoll will be a certain way. But if I keep going back to the same point over and over, I notice that the ragdoll does act pretty consistent. So that's my little secret around it. I've noticed. I've sort of played with that. So is Half-Life Advanced Effects just used for cam pathing, or is there more uses? Yeah, dude, there's a shit ton of more uses. Absolutely. You can manipulate the environment with it. Like if I wanted to turn this sky up here, green, I can. Merge streams, edit, base, sky, box, textures, action, I think it's called. Yeah, so like I can turn the sky green with just one command. I can obviously record with it. You can record, you know, you can do camera system. You can manipulate basically the engine in any way you want to with this program. Yeah, it's not just for cameras. Again, I've got so many tutorials. I've got a ultimate stream tutorial that teaches you every single command and what it does. I've got, you know, all these config tutorials. I've got stuff that teaches you about camera system. I've got stuff that teaches you how to like remove smokes and stuff. It's so robust, and my YouTube channel has so many things that you can do with this program. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I highly suggest you check that out. 12,700 we're going to. We're probably going to want to CL draw HUD 0. Probably also going to do that. Okay, cool. We're going to record this first part here. I think I have this on 3600 right now. I think that's what my FPS is set at right now. And which is okay. It's fine because this is going to be a relatively fast part of the camera. So I'm going to want it to be pretty high FPS so I can slow it down and still get really good motion blur. It's taking forever. Let's restart the recording. So this is going to take place on Inferno, this little movement here, and then it's going to turn over to sorry for the headphone users. Get under there. Oh, it's gonna be close. Ah, damn it. Oh, that's a new one. That's kind of cool, actually. Ooh, do I avoid it? I might be okay with that. I might be okay with that too. The motion blur might. We'll have to check to see what the motion blur does. It might be fine because it'll speed up. And I'll probably cut here, right? Yeah. Okay, so I clipped those models, but that's okay because it might not look weird with the motion blur. So that's what we're going to check right now. We're going to check to make sure that motion blur covers it up. Device 1B3. We're going to make an entire folder for this. I'll call this just part 1. Okay. Yeah, I want to try your wall hack effect too. I've watched a lot of your videos. I'm still in the beginning phases of learning it also. It is complicated, Lane. Don't feel overwhelmed. Just start with the basics. Make a movie making config, and then record something, which I teach you how to do with that one tutorial. It's called record CSGO clip straight to AVI with FFmpeg or something like that. Yeah, just record something, and then figure out, and then take that recording, throw it in your editing software, and then play around with it with some music. Take it a little bit at a time. 50 high. Anthony, are you working in any esports company right now? I am. I'm working for a company called Do Not Peak Entertainment. and they are a production services company. We focus mostly in esports, but we have done some stuff with like normal sports. Well, no, I mean not our company. I guess that was untrue. No, we mostly focus in esports. But yeah, it's it's something similar to I don't know if you've heard of Esports Engine. We do similar stuff to what they do. So when you see all these stream highlight clips where players have their normal 2 to 400 FPS, are you viewing it at that frame rate compared to your 1200 plus FPS? So when you see all these stream highlight clips where players have their normal 2 to 400 FPS, are you viewing it at that frame rate compared to your... And Lane, I don't think I understand that question. Do you mind rephrasing it? Ghost, mask the body parts interfering with the camera by recording the world layer only. Yeah, there's different ways around that. Ghost, yeah, I don't think it's going to be necessary, though, because the motion blur will cover up that clipping. But that's what we're going to see right now. So I got to figure out, so okay. All right, so that's going to be, we're going to start everything at the same. All right, and then we'll just, what we're going to do here, throw on that. Still unsure. I actually don't mind it on train. It doesn't look too bad. That looks kind of cool. I actually like the look of that. All right, so what we want to do is we want to defocus, right? Because it's going to start as a defocus. I think what we'll do is, what we're going to do is we're going to do something like that. And then I think when it gets to here, we're going to do a little speed up, maybe to 200. Speed down back to 50. Oh, a little too much. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So this is gonna, and then I think it's going to, maybe that's a little too fast. Oh, God. Let's... I think it'll be slow, and then we'll start to actually bring this into focus, right? And then something like that. This will probably be a little higher, maybe even 1. And then let's, can we, damn it, why does that, that's weird. Huh. Wonder why that's grayed out. How many minutes will this be? It looks kind of big. How many minutes will be in this frag movie? six and a half minutes. 6.5 minutes. Is that big these days? I don't even know. Is that a big frag movie these days? 6.5 minutes. Back when I started editing, 6.5 minutes was like a short frag movie. Somebody would have accused you for phoning it in at the 6.5 minute frag movie. I guess that's kind of long though. I guess everybody edits for TikTok and YouTube Shorts now, right? I don't know if I like that move. We're gonna have to something like right there. Actually, and then speed it up. Probably like something like this. That's gonna be. Probably a little too much there. Okay, yeah. Ooh, we're quickly running out of time here. Needs to be, these turns need to be a little quicker, I think. Yeah. Okay, we need to figure out. Okay. For one editor, too big, I would say. Oh, okay. ESL editor doing separate parts for one big frag movie. One making group stage, another making playoffs. Well, yeah, I mean, they're on a time crunch. They're on a you know, they've got a deadline. Yeah. So obviously multiple editors are going to tackle the same thing. I don't. I have the freedom to make this movie when I want, how long I want, and take forever on it. So, plus I enjoy it. Plus I wouldn't want other people to work on it. I kind of want to make this movie by myself. So I want it to be my own. So I'm trying to figure out. I actually kind of want this to be maybe a little faster. Maybe even go up. Yeah, see, I hate that move there. What if I think it's that move there. I think I need to get rid of that. Okay. I think we're gonna do we're gonna make an audible here. We're making an audible. C draw. Let's save this. I think we might have to delete number 3. We're gonna delete number 3. See how that works out. Okay. Oops. Oopsies. Okay, so it's cleaner, but how's the framing now? Ah. Yeah, see. Well. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess the framing isn't overly important. That part's going to give me fits, though. I still need to figure out that part. We'll start it at 740. No, probably, let's start at 500. Draw, and then I don't mind that. Let's save it. We go again. Well, actually, hold on. Come to think of it. Ah, so close. So close. Oh. Boomer. My reaction times, here, let's do this. My reactions are absolutely terrible right now. Such a boomer. There. I got to slow it down to 4th speed. No, I think this is 10th speed, actually. It's probably a little too much. It's okay. Oh my God. That's so funny. Breaking news. Boomer can't react fast enough to record footage. More at 10. Nerve, do you have any tips for upscaling footage? I'm working with a 720 clip and it looks extremely pixelated when upscaled. Any workarounds? Yeah, I mean, you could for sure use AI. I think that'll take forever. I don't know. I do a super like boomer and I do a super forced way. All I do is I scale it. I mean, it's 720, so the aspect ratio should be fine, right? Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. No. We're gonna have to. Perfect. Yeah, I think that worked out just fine. Try that again. Enlightened, is Half-Life Advanced Fetch just a background program you launch before you run CSGO? Yep. It is. Yeah, you actually launch CSGO through Half-Life Advanced Effects. Half-Life Advanced Effects hooks into CSGO. Sort of like a hack, but it's not like a hack. I mean, it operates like a hack. But it's not, you can't get banned for it because you can't connect to Valve servers. Come on, do it for me. Yes, there it is. That's what I wanted. Okay, I think we'll be all right with that. Motion blur will cover that up. Unsharp and chroma. Chroma will make footage in upscale much smoother. Unsharp will add the sharpness on edges. Oh, there you go. Give that a try. I think we're actually going to cut before that, so we can get rid of that. All right. Do you think we need a new P1, right? We need a new P1. We have a new P1 in town. Do you think it'll let me do this without shutting down Vegas? Do you think? Yes! I love it. I love it when Vegas doesn't. Message retracted. Uh-oh. Did you send something you didn't want to? 50 high? Also, what command do you use when you want to record your CSGO to edit software? Record? It's more complicated than that in land. Yeah, that's something I teach in my movie making config tutorial. So part 2, actually, I teach in part 2. Highly suggest watching that, because the answer to your question is just a little too complicated to do on stream. All right. Beginning of that. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, we should probably do normal. And then normal to maybe 50. Okay. It's a good starting point. Cut that there. Okay, so yeah, okay. The speed is good here. I like the speed. Okay. We move forward. Okay. I like that. Now, what we have to do is we have to cam. We have to figure out when this guy moves, right? So like right there. So maybe a little before that. So we are at 13,605, right? And we are at the number 6, okay? So it is, let's do some maths. We're gonna do some maths. Okay, so at 12,992 minus 12,0. Okay, so it's 222 ticks, right? So then what we want to do is we want to take 13, and we'll say 590 minus 222, and that is going to be our new starting point. Then we'll go to tick 13,368, I think that reads. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Now let's make sure nothing is selected. And then let's Smurf cam path edit start. And then let's see. Oh, man, wouldn't that be cool if we can go under? So if we start it just a little later, maybe it would be cool if we can like go under those feet. It would also be cool if we framed him a little better though, because all you see is feet right now. It's a tough one. Okay, that needs to, actually we need to go a little, wait, I did go a little later. Let's try that. Oh, I don't think I edit the start. Maybe that's why. I think that foot might get in the way. This is cool. I love this. Through those legs. What we could do actually instead, let's do this instead. I think we should start it maybe at 400. No. And I think it's more important to frame him. Right, can you even see him? Oh, that's kind of cool. Goes under the heel. My other thing is, how well does this frame down here? Okay. So, not really well. I mean, I guess it's here, and I guess you would be able to see that, right? Yeah. I think it's cooler just going under the feet. Okay, so this is a tough decision here. I actually like it going under the heel. That's kind of cool. Okay, so let's... Where would I cut here? I'll probably cut like there, right? Probably just cut. Well, where's the 100, 100? Yeah, okay. So these are all. I'll probably cut there, and then fly through there. Okay. Oops. Can I somehow remove the scope from HUD layer? Yeah, it's VGUI action. That's so cool. I can't believe that goes under the heel like that. That's so neat. And this, right? Does that clip? No, I barely make it under there, I think. Could you show your video setting in game real quick? Everything max? Yeah, everything's just max. There's really nothing to show. I just jack everything up. This is the hard part here. Getting this to look nice. I don't know where the cut's going to be here, so we're going to have to... We'll figure this out. Okay, so the cut will probably have to be there, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that framing. It's sick, bro. It's crazy. It's so good. Okay, cool. So I think that'll work. Let's throw it in. Make sure we don't hate it. Spooky. It looks nice. Yes. Thanks, Ghost. What about CS2? We would need the new Half-Life Advanced Effects for it. Yeah. Tough to say if Half-Life Advanced Effects is going to be made at this point. The guy that I interviewed has like basically disappeared. I don't know. I haven't seen him around in Discord, and his GitHub is pretty dormant. So, and then the current developer of Half-Life Advanced Effects, he's not too thrilled about making a Half-Life Advanced Effects for CS2. He has no real desire, it seems like. He's hoping Source Filmmaker will take over for Half-Life Advanced Effects. That being said, there are plenty of developers out there, and Half-Life Advanced Effects source code is all public. So people might pick up the reins. They might take up the reins and develop a Half-Life Advanced Effects for CS2 if the current developer decides not to do it. We'll see. We shall see. so let's paste just the let's get rid of defocus. Okay, cool. Insert. I think this is like 100, right? 100. Okay. Ooh, it's gonna be close where this starts. I mean, I could always just. Oh. Okay. Always just. Well, actually, it was put that like there. Okay, now we can delete that. Cool, cool, cool. Right there. Ooh, okay. We don't need to slow that down. It's plenty slow. Actually, we might want to speed this up a little bit. Ooh, we are running out of time quick. Okay. We might not have to. Let's just delete that, actually. Okay, we're getting close. We're probably gonna have to play with the speeds a little bit. Let's get the third one down. I really don't know if I like this movement, though. I think we'll have to chip in for a new Half-Life Advanced Effects very soon because 50% of my work may disappear. Well, the important part of Half-Life Advanced Effects has been programmed already, which is the cam path. So I think that's like the most, like everything else is just extra. The thing that is definitely needed is a good cam pathing tool. We need good cameras. And Half-Life Advanced Effects has already been encoded for CS2 to do that. So I think if we have that, everything else is just, yeah, it's going to be a little different how we used to do it, but it's going to be it's going to be all right. Like it has its own built-in start movie system. It's got its own built-in like recording system. CS2 does. So yeah, the camera stuff is the most important stuff. Could you briefly explain all the layers you have in Vegas? What do they do? Like the purple and green, purple, red, green, blue. Purple, red, green, blue. I mean, this is just, Vegas just applies its own coloring system. So do you see how each layer has its own color? That's just so you know, like, that's how you can just distinguish between all the different layers. That's just Vegas' own thing. As far as like this blue here, that's just a compositing level. It's basically the same as like muting. but I do it on the entire layer. You just have more control. You have more customization, customizable, custom. What's the noun for that? What's the noun for that? English is hard, folks. And then these are just markers. Yeah, you just press M in Vegas and it creates a marker. I usually put my notes, move back into POV, stuff like that. I put my notes on what I want. Hey, Anthony, I have a question. If you have any clue how CS2 will affect movie making, will Half-Life Fest just make a CS2 version? Oh, man. Okay, so I think... Oh, that's good. Okay, I think I answered that. Glad you were here for it. Okay, let's record this last part, and then we can fiddle with this stuff. Okay, so... Okay, so... cprint, I think... Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe 14 actually needs to be... Maybe 14 needs to go down a little bit. Actually, let's do that. Go to tick. Let's change 14. 13, 864. I just had a brain fart. Forgot what I was doing there for a second. Oh, I think I went a little too low with it. Oopsies. A little too low. Yeah. It's a little better. Let's try that. Let's see how that feels. Yes, you did. Interested to see how CS2 movie making will work. Glad to hear they are already got the cam path down. Yeah. Yeah, I think CS2 movie making will it'll be slow at first. Yeah, it'll be, it'll be we'll have some growing pains, but yeah, the important stuff is already made, which is the cam path tool. Can you make a tutorial on how to fix MERV time mode resume pause issues? Yeah, mate, you have to type in MERV time mode, and it's cur time. Yeah, you have to type in MERV time mode cur time to fix the resume pause issues. Yeah, you just got to make sure you, and then it'll work like it normally does. That felt better. I think we're onto something here. And it'll actually move it back too. Ooh, actually, let's take an opportunity to fix that. And this can actually probably go down a little bit. This is 14, 15, 16. Right? We can edit position, edit. Oh, come on. Where is it? Really? You're gonna make me type it out. You're gonna make me type it out. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Should probably save it. Don't load it. Let's save it. Okay, cool. All right, nice. Nice on. So, all right, got that. Now, what we need to do is figure out when a good time for 15 is. Probably right there. So 15 is currently at 13. We're going to do some math again. 13,900 minus 13,402. So we got about a 500 difference. Okay. There's your tutorial. There it is. Yep, there it is. Another short video. Easy. You know, true fan, you know. How far into this movie do you think you are? I would say I'm probably 65% done. Maybe 70% done. We're getting close. This is actually the last big chunk of the movie, aside from the intro, outro, that I need to do. And then it's just like a bunch of like little 1 second transitions or cameras that I have to work on. But this is like the last big chunk. Like it was this. It was this huge thing. It was like 25 seconds long. So yeah. Pretty exciting. Wait. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was working on was that one. Oh man, wouldn't that be something if I minimized and I had some weird shit on my desktop? I've seen that stuff. Like streamers get caught on stream with some like weirdo shit in their browsers. Sus. Nope, it's just my own marketing. Did I do that right? I think I did that. No, what? What am I doing? No, it's not that. It's 13. Okay, let's see how this looks. Probably do it a little later, and then we'd have to obviously, I think the framing could be a little better. So let's do 725 maybe. Let's do 30. I feel like maybe a little bit more. I think we need to It's that's 15, right? 15, 16. Yeah, I think the FOV might be a little too high. Actually, let's do. Let's just move it back a little bit. Maybe just frame it like this. Okay, framing's better there, so let's now 228, let's do 14. Let's do that. Let's do something like this. We're going to turn this a little bit. Frame that up a little better. Select 14. Set 14. Edit angles. Maybe up a little bit. Position. Let's try that. Okay. It's just a little wavy. Actually, let's do this. I have an idea. We're gonna do something like this. We're gonna select 14 and we're just gonna get rid of it. We're just gonna get rid of 14. We'll see how that changes stuff. Yeah, it does throw it up and over pretty high. I wonder if it's because of. Let's see how that looks. I might have to adjust that just a tiny bit. Yeah. Is it because of the timing difference? 16. I wonder if it's because of the timing. Before we start getting all fucky wucky here. Edit start delta. Start delta minus 1. Oh, it might have been that, yeah. Okay, and then we're having that. Okay, so here, let's see how it reacts now. We just got to figure that out. And we might be able to use that to our advantage. Okay, yeah, all right. So we're on to something there. Hold on. I think we're close. Whoa. That was fun. All right, hold on. Oh, wait, I have to fix that a little bit. Yeah, okay. That's funny. That cracks me up. Yeah, we're probably gonna... Okay, so what we do here is we do one of these. And then you take 14, and then you edit the position. Whoa, what'd I do? Oh, God. Hold on. Did I not? Oh. Oh. Oops. Okay. And that's why we save. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I just had it. There it is. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. That's funny. All right, so what you do is you do one of these. Something like that. Okay. It's kind of cool. It's a definitely a, I need to come up a little bit. So an undesired movement sometimes can be used as a desired movement, right? Okay, and then what we do is, let's go back to 14. Well, oops. Okay. Select none. Save. And then what we want to do here is we want to edit duration. It's currently at what, 15, right? I think, is there a way to get a value of this? What's my value? Edit duration. Can I be like, well, let's do this. Oops. Is that it right there? Okay, that was it right there. I'm not. C print. So 14,570 we'll say. Okay, so let's so 230. Okay, so 960 maybe. Let's just let's take a look and see how that is. 13,960. See if that looks good. And nothing is selected. I'd be able to get away with not changing the. Oh yeah, it's actually perfect. Huh. That works out. Cool. All right, let's do that then. So it's going to, are we thinking it's, let's start recording there. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. Cool. Caught him in it too. Let's go. Happy little accidents. Ghost, when making a cam path, do you constantly think how it would look with the music you have, or you just want to make it look good regardless of that music? Oh my gosh, Ghost. Yes, it's always about the music. Everything's about the music, always and constantly. Without the music, you don't have a frag movie. So yes, everything. I mean, at this point, this particular camera, though, I can be a little more freewheeling with it because I can. Let me start over. This particular camera, I can be a little more liberal with like how I design it because the music is so light and it's more of like building up, and there's no real like solid sync moments. So I can sort of like drift with this one and kind of just take the viewer on a ride throughout the entire, B site. Make sure to save it. I will, Yonco. Thanks for showing up, man. Thanks for being here. I'm about to be done, but it's okay. Better late than never. It's fine that it's not perfect. Okay, let's see here. P3. Wow. It's gonna take some playing around to get that. We're gonna have to get that speed right. Get that speed right. Sorry, waiting for this to transfer over. I'm transferring footage to a hard drive now because I ran out of space on my M2. Ugh. I really need to stop being cheap and just buy another one. Oh, Yonco, where were you? I almost forgot to save this. Oh, yes. Is there anything new about Half-Life Offensive X and CS2? Demon, the cam path tool has been made for it. I don't like. Why is my feels weird? The cam path tool has been made for it. That's about it. Nothing overly new. I don't. And the developer doesn't know if they're going to continue working on it. Oops. So, not a lot of answers right now, unfortunately. Where were we? We're gonna, right? Bam, I think that's where we're gonna cut. This is at 100s. Close. Wow. I nailed that. Bam. All right. Let's see here. Oops. Well. Oh, I guess that would help. I think we need to speed this up a little bit. Then slow it back down. Ugh. Probably speed this up a little bit, right? So let's speed that up a little bit. What's the starting point for this? Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be like right there. See how that feels. That's cool. kind of syncs to that. Once that, I think we need to speed this up then, right? Slow fade to 200. This is a delete. So this is going to be 2 hundos. Okay, so this is going to be cut there. This comes down here. Do you compress your footage? True fan. No! Never compress. Ever, ever, ever. Always keep it the peak quality until render and encode. HDD performance, it's fucking terrible, Yonco. Absolutely terrible. Randomly naming it P1 to P3 is bold. Well, I have it in a folder. I have it in train device 1v3 P2. So, but yeah, and they're not going to get misplaced because I'm the only one that uses this computer. So, but yeah, it is kind of bold, isn't it? Hoosier, how's it going? It's going way better than it did the other day. Let me tell you, you missed all my best work, Hoosier. You missed all my best work. No, it feels good. We're just playing with the timings right now. But we're definitely getting there. Okay, so we're just doing some stitches. Actually, what we should do is we should hang this like that. It should yeah, it should come up like this, and that will feel good, right? Maybe. So close. We're so close to it feeling right. Yeah, okay, that feels a little better. And then what we'll do is we'll slowly speed it back up. I think yeah, didn't grab that. Oh no. God. Come on. Grab it. Come on. It's still too quick. God. Oh, that's, hold on. Wait, let's delete that. That's why. Well. Close to 95. That got a little weird there. Let's slow that down a little bit. I feel like I can. Okay. That feels a little better. Okay, I'm going to. Close. 390 maybe. Bam. Oof. Damn, that was fun. Went on an adventure with that camera. Holy shit. We're gonna work on getting the speed right. I think we're close with this part here. I think slowing it and then speeding it up. Yeah. What's this project about? Oh, dear. Great question, Demon. It's about the legendary era between 2018 and 2021, where Magisk, Debris, Device, Zipnix, and Glaive dominated the CSGO scene, won countless majors, and made opponents shiver in their booties every time they faced them. Is that good? That was good. That was right off the top of my head. I should write that down. I could be my own marketing campaign manager. All right. I think I'm gonna hop off. I feel pretty good about what we accomplished today. We did. I think we did it. I think this is it. We can probably make some tweaks here and there, but I think this is pretty close. Fuck. This is great. I feel great. I feel like we are that much closer to finishing this. This is going to be a doozy here. This whole thing. I think I'm going to have to, I'm going to shorten this part. It's too long, right? 38 seconds. It's like the entire round. But, yeah, I've got a concept for the outro. That's going to take a little bit. Maybe I'll work on the intro next. Got a pretty simple idea for it, but it should be effective. Yeah, maybe I'll work on that next. Who knows? All right. I've got stuff to do today. Thanks, Ghost. You have a great day, too. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I had fun getting stuff done, getting closer to finishing this. This camp path took me like 3 days to do. It's like 6 to 8 hours, I think I worked on this camp path. and I finally got it into place. I have to actually, I forgot I have to do this part. Maybe I'll do that. Just have to do a quick cam over top of this that then transitions into this. We'll see it before Christmas. Hopefully. I said winter 2023. I feel like that's pretty close. I think we're pretty close to delivering on that promise. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, thanks again for showing up, showing out, hanging out with me, being great chatters, being great company. You guys are awesome as usual. And yeah, I'll probably see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Well, not same time, but same place. I'll be on a little earlier. But yeah, take care, folks.